Hey guys, my name is Badinfos and this will be a review of Invaders 5 Cluck of the Dark Side Halloween Edition. This is an expansion to the original Invaders 5 which adds many new things to the game. In this video I'll talk about that and give you my thoughts on whether or not you should get the game for yourselves. Now, if you're watching this video, I would assume that you have played the original game. If you haven't, then here's a review for it. You might wanna watch that before this one. So without further ado, let's have a look at the changes in the new version. We still have the same unlockables, medals, flying mechanics, controls and physics, and are you really surprised? I know how Interaction Studio does its expansions. You notice that all the ones on the older games suffer from the same thing, the lack of innovation in its special editions. Alright, maybe suffer was not the correct word to use here, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Well, sure, but you have to bear in mind that these expansions are not free, especially for Steam users, and I would really love to see some changes to the actual gameplay in order to spice things up a bit. After playing the original for 50 plus times, this one didn't feel like much of a difference at all. So what was actually changed? Let's talk about that. You might have noticed the new green hood, the new green chickens, the green background, I'm saying green too much, aren't I? Well, can you blame me? The green seems to be the theme in this game. Everywhere you look, you'll see that color. There seems to be an overabundance of green on the screen. And Halloween being a holiday based in the autumn, green just doesn't seem that appropriate. The other changes include new costumes for the chickens and some of the bosses. These really stand out and capture the essence of Halloween perfectly. You see ghosts, skeletons, cobwebs, even a bloody chicken coop on a bloody grass field, which personally is my favorite part of the game. They really outdid themselves on this one, a really nice touch. The visuals have even been changed on the corn, a small detail but a visible one, again a nice touch. Unfortunately, the visuals have not been even touched on the three special levels, the underwater, cave and frost one, and in my opinion that was a huge missed opportunity. Why not change the snow to pumpkins? Okay, that might be too much. Well, how about instead of crystals, add cobwebs? Or add some red to the water to make it scary and spooky. Sure, kids play this game, but a little red doesn't hurt anyone. One other thing I have to mention is the change in music, or better yet, the addition to new music and sound effects. They are great. Unfortunately, the chicken clucks are mostly gone, and it's a real shame because chickens are the theme here. We need to hear them suffer more. That's it for the visuals and sound. I need to mention something about the performance, however. Like in the original, you can limit the frame rate to whatever you like. However, limiting it at 60 frames per second, you might suffer from random dips below 50. Limiting the frames to 80 fixes this issue. This might be only a problem on my end, but I need to mention it here and I hope that it would be patched. Also remember that, like all the other expansions, you cannot use your old save game, you need to make a new profile in order to play. That means that you won't have any unlockables, statistics or medals when you start. To sum up, this expansion looks fantastic and captures the holiday spirit perfectly. The sound gives more of a Halloween feel as well. However, I wouldn't really recommend it for that price, because there are no changes in the actual gameplay. You can currently get it on Steam for $3 or for free if you happen to purchase it from the Interaction Studios website like I did. It's also available on mobile. So that's it for me. Be sure to check out my full walkthroughs of all the Invaders games, subscribe, rate and comment as well if this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.